Balancing Equations 2 by KayScience.com. K plus H2O reacting to form KOH plus H2 is the first equation we're going to balance. The equation tells us one atom of K is reacting with one molecule of H2O consisting of one atom of oxygen and two atoms of hydrogen. They react to form one compound of KOH consisting of one atom of K, one atom of O, and one atom of H, and a H2 molecule is also formed consisting of two hydrogen atoms. Underneath this, we write out the elements and the number of atoms of each element on both sides of the equation. We start off by writing a big 2 in front of the KOH. So now there are two KOH compounds. In total, on the right side, there are now two K atoms, 4 hydrogen atoms in total, and 2 oxygen atoms. We can see there are 4 hydrogen atoms in total on the right and 2 hydrogen atoms on the left. So we have to put a big 2 in front of the H2O, giving 2 H2O molecules. In total, there are now 4 hydrogen atoms and 2 oxygen atoms on the left. Finally, we put a big 2 in front of the K, so there are now 2 K atoms on the left. This gives a total of 2 K atoms. The equation is now balanced. Pause the video to see if you can balance this equation. The answers will follow. Pause the video to check your answers and make any corrections to your mistakes. Pause the video to see if you can balance this equation. The answers will follow. Pause the video to check your answers and make any corrections to your mistakes. Fe reacts with O2 to form Fe2O3. The equation tells us there is one iron atom reacting with one oxygen molecule, which consists of 2 oxygen atoms, and this forms one iron oxide compound consisting of 2 iron atoms and 3 oxygen atoms. As usual, underneath we write out the elements on either side of the equation and the number of atoms of each element. To balance this, we put a big 2 in front of the Fe2O3, so this multiplies everything by 2. So there are now 2 Fe2O3 compounds. In total, there are now 4 Fe atoms and 6 O atoms on the right-hand side of the equation. We can see there are 6 oxygen atoms on the right and 2 oxygen atoms on the left. So we put a big 3 in front of the O2, which means there are now 3 O2 molecules on the left. In total, this means there are 6 oxygen atoms. So we change this to a 6 and we can see the oxygen atoms are now balanced. We then put a big 4 in front of the Fe, so there are now 4 Fe atoms on the left. We change this to a 4 and we can see the Fe atoms are balanced on both sides of the equation. This equation is now balanced. Pause the video to see if you can balance this equation. The answers will follow. Pause the video to check your answers and make any corrections to your mistakes. Press pause to answer the questions. The answers will follow. If stuck, just rewatch the video. Press pause to go through your answers and make any corrections to your mistakes. And don't forget to visit KayScience.com for more videos, worksheets and quizzes at KayScience.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe.